In 1987, Townsville played host to a significant multicultural event, the construction of its first Islamic masjid or mosque. Since the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in the name of former King Fahd, financed the building of the Townsville Masjid, the Muslim and non-Muslim communities have been largely blessed with social cohesion. One may attribute such harmonious assimilation to the fact that so many members of the Townsville Islamic community occupy respected public positions, for example medical doctors, university academics and students, police liaison officers, private professionals and so forth. Doubtlessly, this has facilitated many respected non-Muslims attending the local masjid for various social functions. Yet, the next leap of faith for the recently incorporated Townsville Islamic Society, the TIS, concerns how best to serve the Muslim and non-Muslim community, as one may argue that love for the neighbour does not want to be sung about, it wants to be accomplished. Current demographic research suggests that the Townsville population is experiencing notable increase, 4,400 people in 2012 alone. Significantly, the Queensland Islamic community is also showing signs of contemporary growth. With such growth, the TIS has raised a significant question, namely, how will increasing children and adolescent student numbers continue to access qualitative theological education at the masjid, which currently is not specifically equipped to meet such needs? Therefore, establishing a local children's Arabic school is an idea that has occupied the minds of Townsville's Muslim elders for some time. To achieve such a significant goal is hoped to encourage real multicultural awareness in Townsville, the most influential city in North Queensland, as well as ensure that the precious Islamic tradition is passed on to our children. The primary challenges associated with such endeavour are two. First, acquiring a suitable property, preferably abutting the masjid, and second, generating sufficient funds which may satisfy a general realty deposit. From a business perspective, the properties to the immediate right and left of the masjid may potentially seek to expand their premises, as does the TIS. Arguably, NQ Tax Accountants to the right and Mission Australia and Independent Advocacy Australia to the left shall be more readily able to realise such intention given the likelihood of their financial positions respectively. Admittedly, the TIS is not wealthy, comprised of only some not unwealthy community members. The likelihood of the TIS being in a position to expand to the right or left is certainly improbable. The only feasible option, therefore, is to expand backward away from Ross River Road toward Jarman Court. Thus, when the kind elderly woman residing at 4 Jarman Court recently relocated to a retirement village, she desired that her son, acting on her behalf, negotiate a reasonable sale of a home and land to the TIS. What an absolutely blessed and timely resolution to our hope of establishing the proposed children's school project. However, with such development, let us not forget the second prong to the problematic Morton's Fork above, namely the market value of such property and the relative lack of wealth of the TIS. Indeed, the present contractual negotiations are resting upon $475,000. To be eligible for an accredited bank loan, the TIS would need to raise 20% of that value, specifically $95,000. So, on Saturday, October 26, 2013, the TIS hosted a barbecue and conducted a community meeting. After explaining these issues, the many struggles they envelop, and the genuine benefits that may develop, community members started donating thousands of dollars. Within 30 minutes, over $50,000 had been pledged through evident auction-style enthusiasm. It really was a heartwarming sight to behold. Unfortunately, despite the appreciable efforts of many TIS brothers and sisters who graciously donated to such cause, it is the collective opinion of the TIS Executive Committee that $95,000 may be a sum too far beyond our reach. Yet, Alexander Pope once proclaimed, "Hope springs eternal in the human breast. With the aid of Allah Ta'ala, perhaps we may prevail." Indeed, it is a goal worth tirelessly chasing, as education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today.